All right, good day everyone. Hope everyone okay. As you can see, we're looking at the GED math practice test. Let's get right into it. In case you don't know, I'm Lennox Bennett. This is my YouTube channel. Please ensure that you are subscribed right here for you know the word already. All right. So question one: Danny worked 40 hours and earned $6.30 per hour. His friend Erica earned $8.40 per hour at her job. How many hours would Erica have to work in order to equal Danny hours? Now, from looking at that question, I think this question is a kind of a giveaway. It has to be 30, right? Because Erica rate is higher than Danny. So that means, and it's not doubled or half. So it has to be 30. However, let us work it out, right? So we're going to be moving the decimal place, 2 please, add 2 zeros to that. No, that's not go crazy. So let us work out what so it will be 40 times 6.3 let's multiply by 63. Ignore the decimal point, 300, 3 4s 12. Should have been easier if I multiply, put 40, 63 at the top, you know. 0 for all it is 600, 6 4s 24. So that's 2, 5, 2. That's 252. So now we divide 252 by $8.40. And that should give us 30. As I say, that question is a kind of a giveaway. Let's move on to question 2. ABC is a right angle triangle and overline blah 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 blah. If it measures CAD, so let's put in that angle ABC is a right angle triangle. So this is a right angle triangle, as you can see. CAD, so this is CAD is 40 degrees. So let's put in that. That's 40. I should be using the block, you know. Block is 4. So this is 40 degrees, right? Let's see what they ask us to find. What is the measure of DCB? So this is this angle right here. We want to find this angle. So let us investigate how we can find that. So if this is 40 and this is with 90, all triangles add up to 180 degrees. So 90 plus 40 would give us 130, right? So how much more do we need to make 180? So we just subtract, and that would be 50 degrees. So our answer is 50. Makes sense, ain't it? No, it's a 50. But both of them make 90. So this would be 40. Guys, I'm losing it, you know, I'm losing it. So our answer is 40 degrees, right? So that's 90. I like this question. I like the steps in it, but very easy step. Alright, ensure you like the video. So that will be 40 degrees. Oh, I forget I'm supposed to be marking the letter. Huh? Alright, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 says the number of students in class is X. One day, 5 students were absent. What is a fractional part of the class was present? Notice them say present, right? They did not say absent. All right, so that would be X minus 5 over 5. So that's E. Let's move on to 4. The gauge on a tank shows that the tank is 1/3 full of water. In order to fill the tank, 16 gallons of water were added. How many gallons of water does the tank hold when full? Alright, so let us look at it. The gauge on the tank shows that the tank is 1/3 full of water. In order to fill the tank, 16 gallons of water were added. How many gallons of water does the tank hold when full? So basically, what they're saying is that 1/3 is 1/3 full, right? In order to fill the tank, 16 gallons were added. So that means that 2/3 is equal to 16, right? 2/3 of the number is equal to 16. So that's 16. We're going to transpose 16 times 3 divided by 16 times 3, 48 divided by 2 is equal to 24. Alright, so let's investigate the information we have. So 24 would be our answer. Let's move on. That's B. Right up answer. So let's move on to 5. What is the length in feet of the ramp? So as you can see, it's a right angle triangle. So the square of this side plus the square of this side is equal to the square root of the square of this side. So that's 12 square plus 16 square. 12, 144 means 12 multiplied by itself. So 16, 6, 26, 6, 1, 6. It's supposed to be 256. So we're gonna sum this. 4 and 6, 10. 5 and 4, 9. 6 and 4, 10, 1, oh, another 0 because we're going to carry the 1. And then that's 4. Alright, so we're going to find the square root of 400 as it's a square. So that will be 20. So that would be C. Let's move on to number 6. At a luncheon, 48 half pints of fruit juice were served. What is the cost at $3.50 per gallon of these servings of fruit juice? Now, thing about this, you have to know the measurement. So I don't know the measurement. The half pint. We have to can convert, right? Alright, let's see if I remember. Half pint. So 48 half pints would be 24 points, right? Because it said 48 half pints, so that means it's 24 points. That we know already. So we just need to remember the conversion rate. So 8 points equal 1 gallon. Right? So we have a total of 3 gallons. Because 24 divided by 8 give you 3. So it will be 3 times 3.5. 3, 5, 15. 5 carry 1. 3 is 9 and 1, 10. So that's 10.5. $10.50. Let's move on to question 7. It says, given the equation x squared plus x minus 6 is equal to 0, which of the following gives a complete solution of the equation? So now to factorize this, right? So how do you write it? It's x squared plus x minus 6 equal 0. So for find AC, so that's -6. Two numbers, when you multiply them, give you positive -6. So when you add them, it give you 1. That would be 3 and 2, right? So that's x squared. If you're not sure about this, guys, just review it on my channel. The same channel name. Just type in factorization, and it will take you through that, alright? And that is equal to 0. So we're gonna factorize this and then we solve the equation. Remember, it's got to be 2 solutions. So x common here, so and then we have x plus 3 -2, that's common there, and then you have x negative and negative divided by negative here positive. So the solution would be x plus 3. We're not finished, and x minus 2. That's the solution. But remember, it's equal to 0. So we can see the answer. When x plus 3 equals 0, that means x is -3. So we can just go right to the option and then x is going to be positive. So we can go right to the answer, -3 and 2. So that's B. Alright, let's move on to 8. It says, what is the perimeter of the figure? So it asks for the perimeter. Let's go down to the perimeter. And the perimeter means the total distance around. So what we have to do is to add up all of these. So add A plus 2A, that's, I'm just seeing if I can find the answer right away. That's 3A plus that 5A, 6A. This one have 6A, and then you have 2B plus B, that's 3B plus that 4B, so that's C. Now this one was pretty straightforward, the perimeter. Let's move on to number 9. A rectangular dining room has a floor area of 322 square feet. If the length of the room is 23 feet, what is the perimeter? So it's a rectangular. Alright, what number multiplied by, so the first thing you have to do is divide 322 by 23. Because we want to find out what times 23 give you this. And that's length times it, right? So 23 into this 1. Gonna subtract 3 from 2, you can't borrow 1, that is 2. So this leaves 9, right? And then carry down the 2. So we have 92. So 92 divided by 23, that should give us 4. Alright, so what it means right here, so it's 14, right? So this side is opposite, which is also equal, so that's 28. So the answer would be 28 plus 46 for the perimeter. Let's see, 6 and 8, that's 14. I'm not seeing the answer, 74. I'm going to just scroll down. Should be 74. Okay, it's there, it's there. I didn't have enough time to go through the paper. I'm just working it off the parts. What is the perimeter of the figure? Again, perimeter means the total distance around. So let us add all the x factors. And then we look for it. So 3 plus 2, that's 5x, plus that 10x, so that's 11x. Let's see if there's another one with 11x. If there's only one option with 11x, oh, we have the 4y there. Alright, hold on. We'll work out the y part. If it was the only one that has 11x, you could go right away. But let's look at this now. So we have 3y, 4y, 6y, 5 minus 1, that's 5y. So that's plus 5y. And there we have it. That's option A. Alright, so let's move on to number 11. Henry has 5 more. Henry has $5 more than Oliver and the same amount of money as Murray. Together they have $85. How much money does Oliver have? Alright. So you say Henry has 5 more than Oliver. So let us say that Oliver is X. He has X dollars. Henry has $5 more, so Henry only with the X plus 5. We don't know what the value is, but that's what the equation is. And they say the same, and they say and the same amount of money as Murray. So who have the same amount as Murray? Henry has $5 more than Oliver. So Henry has $5 more than Oliver and the same amount of money as Murray. Okay. So that would also be X plus 5. Alright. So from there we can add it, and they say that there are a total of, so this is X plus 5. And because Murray have the same amount, Murray also has X plus 5. And they say they have a total of $85. So X plus X, that's 2X plus that 3X. So that's 3X plus 10. And that must equal to $85. And then we can solve the equation and we put, right? So we subtract 10 from both sides. So that would leave 75. And we divide by 3. So that will be $25. And we see the answer right away. Alright, so we divide, so that is equal to $25. So that means he has 25 and the other two has 30 each. Let us check just to make sure. 25, 30. Since they have X plus 5, right? So that's 5, 3, and that's 6, 85. Alright, it's correct. Let's move on to 12. Hit the like button now, guys. Question 12 is based on the following table. This table gives the instruction that accompany an income tax form. If taxable income is, alright, at least but not more than, your tax is at least 0, but not more than 349. Okay, there's a limit. So this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit, right? We'll go right to the question, because these can take a while. How much tax is taxable income of 5A? Alright, so let us find the category that this falls in. So 450, between 450, from 450, basically that's from 450, so it falls another region, right? Alright, so that would be 5.8 minus 4.5. So 0 from that, 0, 0, 3, so that's 1,300. And they say we must find 5% of the amount, so that's 5% of this plus 100. Alright. Let's see what 5% is. 2 zeros. 5 times 13. 5 is 15. 5 times 1. 5 ones 5, and that's 6. Plus the $100, which is a fixed amount, so that's 165. So that would be 165. So our answer would be C. Alright, let's move on to the next question. A bed and a breakfast charges $48 per day for a double room. In addition, there is 5% tax. How much does a couple pay for several days stay? I don't even understand that question. That makes no sense to me at all. What do they mean by several days? That makes no sense to me at all. That makes no sense. Guys, I wanna bigger than me. Can't figure out this. Cause this don't make no sense. A bed and supermarket costs $48. We know the rate per day, but we don't know how many days. What is several days? Several days. Oh, yeah, man. Not enough information. Alright, guys. So it's actually correct. E is the answer. Not enough information is. So definitely can't work. Alright. Number 14. If overline, I don't understand what the overline business is. I need to do a research on that. What do I mean by overline? Overline blah blah. AC is perpendicular to overline CD and 125. Then angle A equal. I don't understand. So I'm gonna leave out this one. But if I have to do something, this is what I would have done. This is what I would be thinking. I don't understand the terminology, but based off of my maths experience and stuff, this is what I would have done. So it's a perpendicular. I'm thinking this is what I would have done. If anyone can shed some light on this for me. And then I subtract this from 90. That's what I would have done. No, nobody else. But I don't understand the terminology. I need to do some research on what they mean by that. So I will go with 35. But you guys shed some light on this. That can be a bit stressful now. Alright, let's move on to 15. If the square of a number is added to the number increased by 4, the result is 60, represent the number. Okay, so the square of a number, oh, they give us n. I'm going to use square. X plus 4. And then we just take the equivalence. That equals 60. So they told us to use n. So that would be C. If the square of a number is added to the increase by 4. Yeah. Alright. That one is straightforward. So that will be C. Let's move on to number 16. And how many questions on this? By how many dollars do the sales in the meat department exceed the sales in the dairy department? So let's look at this. So this is the dairy. So that looks like 25, right? So that's the dairy. Alright. Which other department? That's the meat and the dairy. Alright, so dairy that. Alright, so over here, so it's a hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. So that's a 2,500. Okay. So that's a 2,500 minus 300. So this should give us 0, 0, 500, 0. So that's 1,000. Okay, here we go. So that would be B. Nice question. Alright, let's move on to 17. A box of cereal is priced at X cents per box. A customer has a coupon for 15 cents off. Okay. If the store reduces the price by doubling the value of each coupon, so you double the coupon. Right? But them say each coupon. So isn't it one coupon? Alright, let's read further. By doubling the value of each coupon, how much in cent does the customer pay for the box of cereal? So if I double it, that's what? 30. So that'll be x minus 30. When I write a question here, there. I'm reading too, but I don't know about that. The box of cereal price at X% per box. Customers have coupon of 15 cents. Oh, the store reduces the price by doubling the value of each coupon. So why is if you double each coupon, wouldn't it be 30 for each? Because you have 15 already and you double it. Wouldn't it be 30 and a total of 60? I'm trying to get the reason behind all of it. Here's the best answer though, B. Alright, so let's move on to 18. I don't think it's worded correctly. The measure of the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3 to 2 to 1. What is the measure of the largest angle in the triangle? Alright, so that is very easy. So we have 3 plus 2. We're going to add the ratio to 1. And that must equal to 1/8. Right? So we get 6 here. So 6 equals 1/8. Well, I read question. What is the largest angle? So basically, it's when I find the first angle, smallest one, right? So that is equal. So the smallest angle at 30. 1 at 30, right? So 2 will be 60. 3 times 30 will be 90. So the angles are 90, 60, and 30. So it's the largest angle they want, so that's 90. I'm going to stop at 20 because that might get sick or something. And 19, if angle 1, why they must do this though? I don't know name the angle. So it's a 36. Angle 2 is equal to 2 times 3. Now, so I could call that one here x, and that one here 2 times. So that's what they mean, right? So let us look. All of it add up to 180. So 180 minus 36, that is 4, 144, right? So it means that these two add up to 144. So let's equate what x should equal to. So we add these two and we divide 3 into 144 to find the value. So 144 divided by 3. 3 into that goes 4 times. 3 4 is 12, 52 or so. Plus 8, right? So 1 equal 48. So this is 48. That's x. Now we double 48. So we get 96. What did they ask for? Oh, this one they asked for. Angle 3. I don't know why they do it like that, but and choosing as L. Why not just say A, B, or C? Alright, so let's move on to 20. I'll probably stop here so for 20. Miss Clean bought 4 pounds of beef and 3.5 pounds of chicken for $13.92. Beef cost $2.76 per pound. What is the cost of chicken per pound? We can find out what total costs for the beef. 4 pounds, right? 4 6 is 24. 4 7 is 28 plus that 30. 4 2 is 8 and 3 11. 2 decimal places, right? Alright, so that's $11. So we're gonna take away $11.04 from this. So this is 292. So that's $2.92, and we're gonna divide this by 3.5. So 292 divided by 35. As we're gonna convert it, right? This into this 0, 10 and 3 50. And so it's about 8. So this goes 8 times, so let's multiply. 8 5 40. 8 3 is 24, and that's 23. I'll leave 2 1. Put that. Father 0 that goes up 3 times. So it's C. 0.8. I'm going to continue. How many dollars were spent for labor, distribution of expense for total sales is 240,000. Alright, so labor is 40% of that, right? Percent meaning out of 100. So how much was spent on labor? Just gonna use 240 and you add the 2 zeros, alright? 2 times 40 or 80. That's 48. What's in my email? That is how 4 is to that. It's supposed to be 4. Yeah, I know one of the zero in the this cancel this. So 4 times 24, 4 4 16, 6 1, 4 2 is 8 and that 96. So just add on the zeros. It's 9,000. So 96,000. Because a 3 0 for the body. Alright, 22. The distance x, distance between two evenly bodies is 63 million. Now I'm gonna 63 million. 63 million. What is the number expressed in scientific notation? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.315 times 10 to the positive 10. So they want it in standard form, so that will be B. What is the slope of the line passing through the points 5, 4 and 0, 3? So it asks me for the slope, right? So that's the gradient So x1, we name this x1, y1, x2, y2. So the formula says y2, y1 over x2, x1. So let's do the math. So x, that's a 3 minus 4 over 0 minus 5. So that's what? Negative 1 over 5. 1 negative 5. So that's 1 over 5. Guys, just review my channel for these topics, alright? I'm just doing the questions. So you can look up gradient on my supplement. Don't understand 24, there is no question. Oh, 1 kilometer. Okay, okay. Is equal to 1 kilometer basically 1,000 meter. But there's not 1,000 meter under there. So we have to go look for what which of these equivalent to 1,000 meter. Which is not very hard. So this is your answer. Else. 100 centimeter make 1 meter. So this is serious then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer another. Alright, it can be this, right? Because it's supposed to be 5 meters. So this is 3, 4. So it has to be this. Because the rest of them out totally. So it has to be 1 million millimeters equal 1 kilometer. Alright, to measure the distance DC across a pan, the survey takes a point A and B on the line. It's parallel. AB equal that equal 48 and that. Alright. So they ask us to find DC. So let's see where DC is. So it's proportional. So it's 48, 60. Alright. So it will be 48. To do a DC. Yeah, you got me. Hold on. Alright, so it's a big chance. So DC that equal to 80 times 60 or 48. 68, 48, right? So 8 can go in on this. No, wait. 68, 48, yeah. And then divide by 40. That's easy. That's a 100. It's proportional, right? So we just put this over this and this over this. Transpose, right? So it should be 100. 26. The graph shows what happened to each $100 taken in by a small business. How many dollars out of each $100 taken in represent profit? Alright, so that's the total there. Now we see what I want. So 30, we have 3 cells and 30 and 40, 70, 70. So 16, so 17 and 5, 22. No, so again, no freestyle. Alright, so 11 and that 17 and 5, 22. So that's 92 and 100 minus 92 give us 8. So our answer was there, 8. Right, let's move on to 27. Nick scored 7 more points than Josh in a basketball game. Paul scored 2 points less than Josh in the same game. If the 3 boys scored total 38 points, how many points did Josh score? Alright, so Nick scored 7 more than Josh. So let's just say Josh is X. And Nick would be X plus 7, right? Because Nick scored 7 points more. Alright, here them so again. Paul scored 2 points less than Josh. So that is X minus 2. And all together, they scored 30. So if we just form the equation, very nice question. X plus 7 plus X minus 2. And that must equal to 38 points. But this is what the boys score, right? So X and X. One only have 2X. Oh, we never have X here, so good job. So this will give us 3X. 7 minus 2, that will be 5. So try to make it easier. And then now we have 38. So subtract 5 from this. That's going to transpose. So 38 minus 5 is our 33. So you can see the answer. So it will be 3x equal 33 and then divide by 3. So that's 11. Alright, so Josh scored 11. That means that Nick scored 18. As in scored 7 more. And our brother had scored 9. As a 2 less. So 9 and 8, 17 and 18. So that's 11. Notice the ask for Josh score. You could have asked for any other score. You can find it sealed. A box in the form of a rectangle solid has a square base 5 feet in it. And the height of each. Alright, so basically square base 5 by 5. And the height of each. You don't know the height. Alright, and it says if the volume of the rectangle solid is 200. So in order to find the volume, it will be 5 times 5 times each, and that must equal to 20. This way them ask, which of the following equation may be used to find each? Okay, so that's 25 each. Oh, this is supposed to be 200. So you could have each equal 200 divided by 25. I don't want to see that. Oh, but I see this. Yeah. Right, let's move on to 29. Which point on the number line represents the closest approximation to the square root of 12? Now the square root of 12, we don't know total 8, no calculator allowed. However, we know that 3 3s are 9 and 4 4 are 16. So 3 points up, right? So it has to be B. Number 30. The diagram represents a large living room. What is the area of the room? The diagram presents a large living room. What is the area in square yards of the room? Oh, this looks so weird. I don't know if that unit they represent yard or that my problem. I don't know if like a stroke represent I'm find it here. I don't know what this I think this represents. I can find the area, right, of this. Alright, so it would be a 20 by 10. No, by 15. 25 by 20. That are the total. 500, 5 is 10. Alright, total 0 whole space 2 0 0 2 2 is 4. So in all, we get 500. However, this part is not a part of it, right? So this is the 10. If this is 15, all right, that 20, that means the right place of 5. So 5 times that would be 50. So this is 450. So I think this is feet. So I need to know the conversion rate. I'm going to Google. I need to know the conversion rate and then I can divide. So guys, if you're doing the GED, you have to know these stuff, right? This is an American exam. Alright. Okay. I get it now. 9 square feet equal 1 square yard. So, okay, I learned something new. 9 square feet. So because we don't use this in Jamaica, we use centimeter and something equal 1. So we'd have to divide this by 9. So the answer would be 9 to the 5. Alright, let's move on. Okay, it's 30. That's it. Alright. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please ensure that you are subscribed here and ensure that you like the video. I'm not spending time out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.